they don't know what is hackathon, right? And we are going to build something beautiful together,
Yes.
working together and learning together in this.
Yeah, I actually participated in hackathon events when I was working in India.
Okay.
So I have an idea of what it is. Like they give a 2-day time or something like that, and we have to build some API or something like that. How it works, the workable things. Yeah, that's what
Awesome.
I have participated in that.
Awesome. So let me ask this. So this is our third session, right? I wanted to know anyone else. Okay, so I know that Shanti, you as well as Shika, you both have joined newly today. Um, Outside of you two, anyone else have joined only one session of last two sessions, or okay, let me re-ask this question. It might be confusing. So, did you ask everyone here except Shanti and Shika have attended the last two sessions, or not?
I was able only to attend the last session. I couldn't make it on the first one.
Okay,
I attended the first one.
but not the second one, right?
Couldn't attend the second one.
Okay. Okay, so just to give an update and then we'll get started. First of all, couple of things I wanted to tell you because there are some new people, but in a very short way, which is what we have been discussing since last couple of sessions. So the first thing is putting yourself as an individual into different categories, right? We kind of define together as a team 3 different categories. So category number 1 is an individual who learns what he needs to know to do his job, right? So he can do his job better. That is category 1 type of individual. And then category 2 is a type of individual not only learns what he needs to do his job better. Like for example, if he's a tester, automation is coming, test automation is learning, so he's doing the job better as a tester, right? With the automation skills. Not only he does that, but also he learns like DevOps and some other things. So he stands out of the crowd. He not only does better his job, but also helps others and stands out of his out of the crowd in his company or in entrepreneurship or whatever, right? So that's the second type of people. And then the third type of people are the one who create something, right? Like for example, if they are in a company, they create something to help their company to sell more of their product, and do better features, introduce new innovative features, or redo the existing features to reduce cost and improve the revenue. So someone who can create, right? So that's the third type of individual. So what hackathon is going to help you is to become the third type of individual. So we already have some programs, right? We have programs, Codathon programs is there. We are looking at introducing masterclass. You have meetup. All these programs either will make you type 1 or type 2, right? But type 3, there was no other programs actually help you to create something. And the hackathon is the program which is going to help you to create something. Okay, so that's the first thing I wanted to tell you. And then the second thing that I wanted to tell you is we had pitch day, last week, and we have lots of ideas floated around. And today, what we are going to do is we are all going to vote and pick top 2 ideas. Okay, and then by end of the session, we are going to form the team to actually build that idea. It doesn't matter whether you know programming or you don't know programming. You start from the basics, right? Write a design document, and then write an architecture, high-level architecture document. Start, if you don't know, learn programming and start building within the team, right? In different areas, test it, launch it, and either you with that you start your own startup company, or you give it for the community for others to use, or whatever that you wanted to do it, because the team that you're going to form today will be the owner of that particular idea to take it forward, right? So that's the thought process. Today, the goal is to kind of vote the idea and then form the team. So in order to do that, if I'm not wrong, we already have a, let me share the screen, just a minute. Where is the share? see. So Teams Hackathon. Is Hiral joined? Yeah, Hiral is here. Okay. In this, there is something called as a pitch survey. And if you all can go to that, I would appreciate it, this link. So let me explain this, what it is. So, you know, in our last meeting, Joy pitched two ideas. Okay, Joy is here today. And then Rajan pitched one idea. I'll explain what it is. Then Shad pitched one idea. Vikas pitched 3 ideas and Nadia pitched 1 idea. So let's see. Shad is here, Vikas is here, that's good. And then Nadia is here, that's good. So let's start with this. It doesn't mean you cannot pitch your idea. You can pitch your idea, but for now, let's stick to this idea, form the team and get this going. And then we will have another pitch day where you can pitch idea. We will form the teams, you know, those who did not get a chance to pitch, you can pitch your idea. Then we will form team if people are interested on that idea, and then we'll start working. This is like a, you know, I wanted to do it this in the second half, maybe towards December. If you have a solid solution, then probably we can create some kind of a contest and choose the winners of the hackathon with some gifts and stuff like that, right? And then we kind of, you know, do some noise around that. We'll do that towards the end. So the goal is till November end, we will be getting some ideas. Maybe, you know, today we are in July, right? August, by end of August, we will freeze the ideas and projects. And then September, October, November, you will build it, and December, you will come and present it. I'll train you throughout the process, right? What are all the things that you need to do? You will come and pitch your ideas and show the demo of what you have built and whatever in December. And then, you know, judges will evaluate, and the prices, 1, 2, 3 prices, whatever it is that you will get, right? So I'm still working on that with respect to sponsors and stuff like that. But that's the way that we are going to do. Now, when it comes to this survey, please make sure you all have opened this. And let me explain based on my understanding at a very high level. So Joy's first idea is job seeker pitch, meaning she wants to create, she has an idea to build something through which the people like you, me, can pitch ourselves, our capability to the, the company who are recruiting. Right? Today, what happens is you have a lot of recruitment stuff like, monsters. You basically go and put your resumes and stuff like that. But this is a little different, right? If you think about it, when you do a startup, what happens, right? You go and pitch in front of investors, and then investors invest money in you. So you build your startup. So she wants to build an idea, a product or a solution to allow an individual to pitch to the recruiters. So, you know, in a different way, right? In a unique way. What it is, obviously she has to build on it, but that was her first idea. And then the second idea is task organizer for children's, because she felt that children's are not organized. They are all over. Maybe, you know, we build some solution that can actually help the children's to be more organized. Now, how it is going to further develop, that's in the process, right? But that's the idea. And then Rajan was talking about, home cooked food, meaning like, you know, there's a lot of people cook at home, and they, you know, if for example, there's a lot of newcomers and a lot of people who don't like to eat in the hotels and stuff like that, right? And they wanted to eat the home cooked food, and they wanted to try different authentic home cooked food, right? So he wants to create some kind of Uber Eats only for home cooked food. Okay, so that was his idea. The fourth one is Shad. So, you know, there are so many online courses that are out there, but there is nothing that actually gives a review, right? Unbiased review, common place, which gives an unbiased review about which course is better for the people to go and join. So there's nothing like that. So Shad wants to build that. Then Vikash had 3 ideas. The first idea is OEM track and inform when threshold is reached. This is like a product that he wants to sell it to Amazon as an example, or a Flipkart, for example, right? So what he wants to build is he wants to build a module that he can sell it to these Amazon of the world. So if someone wants to buy some, let's say someone wants to buy a printer, and the printer model that he wants to buy is like $1,000, and he wants to buy only like for $500. So he puts his threshold. When this printer price goes down to $500, notify me, for example, right? And then when that happens, the Amazon will notify that person. So this is the feature that he wants to develop as a small module and sell it to Amazon and things like that, right? So that's the Vikas idea. Then the another one is carpooling app. He wants to build a carpooling app. I know that there are so many other carpooling apps, but he wants to build that. Then groceries deliver, right? Delivering the groceries to the people at home, because of COVID, sick people or whatever, right? So that was his idea, the third idea. And then the last idea from Nadia was one-stop shop for individuals to manage. And okay, the thing is, we all as an individual, sometimes we forget, oh, did I pay this bill? Hey, did I pay that bill? Those kind of things, right? So she wants to build a solution that basically makes the people to not worry about it anymore, right? So if there is anything, it gives a reminder at the right time, and in some cases helps them to pay electronically or whatever, right? So she wants to solve that problem. So these are all the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ideas so far we have all discussed. Okay. Now today we won't discuss any more ideas. Okay. In our next Friday meeting, we will discuss new ideas. But today what we are going to do is we are going to vote on these ideas. So everyone in the call today, please go to this location, pitch survey. And we're going to take like 5 minutes to enter your name and vote which ideas you like. And depending upon your vote, we will pick the top 2 ideas that we wanted to work on.
Hey, is this the same form that was put on the chat?
I don't know.
Yes.
Maybe
So,
yes.
if we have already failed, we don't have to do it again, right?
No.
All right.
You do it. And we will all see the result together today, right? Yeah. So if there is a duplicate name, we will eliminate them, right? Yeah. So even I am going to vote. So I'm going to stop the screen. I'm going to vote. So let's take 5 minutes or 3 minutes for everyone to vote.
Okay. So if we have voted, we need not do again, right?
No.
Okay.
I'm stopping the screen and I'm going to vote. All right, I have completed. Let's go. Gundeep, have you completed the survey?
I'm doing it.
Okay. Let's do it this way. Another 2 minutes. If no one is unmuting and telling me that they are still doing it, I will assume that everyone is voted. Shad, you should be able to open and share the results through the screen share, because this was created by you, if I'm not wrong, or is it created by Mickey?
No, it is created by me. I'll share the results.
Okay. All right, so 2 minutes is done now. Let me know if anyone else is not voted. Pin drop silence. So, we assume everyone is voted. Let's see who wins. This is fun.
All right. So, shall I share my screen now?
Yes.
Okay, just refreshing the. Okay, can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So we are,
Jobs. Okay. 16 responses. So can you open the Excel sheet? Just want to make sure there is no duplicate, right? So those ideas that are not chosen, pitched by the people, don't be discouraged.
just.
Yeah, let's make sure there is no.
Okay, Joyce, Pankaj, Shikha, Hital, Vaishali, Vikas, Raj. Okay, there are no duplicates.
Okay, good. Let's go to. So the winner is job seeker pitch. Joy, your idea, and then the second winner is review of courses and one stop. Oh, between these two things we need to choose now. You know what? Let's do this. Can we create another quick survey now?
Okay.
Right, which has the name. Okay. You created another survey, right?
Yes, same for
I
team
think so.
formation, right?
Yeah, team formation. So name, and then maybe this will be. Yeah, so let's put all the three ideas, right? So let's put job seeker pitch. Yeah. Delete the review of courses and this. Now what we are going to do is this is the radio button, right? So you can select, you can do a multiple selection here. So what we are going to do now is all of us are going to choose which idea we wanted to be part of to build. Okay. But whatever you choose, it's possible that after you choose, it's possible that you might be moved into another team based on our discussion, which we will discuss today. That's the part of team forming, because we have to balance the team, right? Otherwise it will become tough to really take this forward. But before we balance the team, first let's get a idea among all of us who wants to work on which idea. Right? That would kind of eliminate out of three, maybe one, and we'll have top two ideas. So this is called as a team forming exercise. So just to give you guys a perspective, if you go to the one more chart, if you do a drop down, one more in the right menu.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then click the launch survey. Most of you already know. Just to give you an idea, if you look at the structure of the program, what we are trying to do is PMT day, right? We have been doing that. Pitch, meet, we have been meeting, we have pitched the idea, at least the phase one idea, and now we are trying to team up. So that's the exercise that we are doing now. And after that, that individual team will start building that solution. Starting from the idea, I'll kind of help you guys to how to build a business case, how to name, and all those things. I'll help you guys to go through the process, right? But right now, what we are doing is the first point. And then once it is done, then you will learn, build, deliver together. It's possible some of the things you might know, you might not know. You wanted to do an artificial intelligence, you might not know, right? Shad is here, he can teach you to help you to learn and build your idea. All you have to have is an idea, and then you can always learn and build, learn and build, learn and build to build your solution. Then the third one is, after you do that, towards the end, we will have presentation, win and celebrate. This is what we will do it on December, right? And now the more and more team joins, more and more project starts to happen. Towards the end, if you have like 5 to 10 people who wants to present, win and celebrate, we will have that date towards December timeframe. This will give you kind of 3 months to build your solution, right? That's the format I wanted to really do this year. But normally what happens is the hackathon happens in 2 days, not like this long, right? Because now I'm trying to help you guys to become a the third type of individual, that is someone who is creating or creative to make something out of it. That, because we're going through this process, we are taking some time. But in reality, hackathon normally happens 2 days, 5 days, and things like that. Not this long. Just FYI. Okay. And this will also kind of help you to put this project in your resume. And we will try to figure out if you are able to give some kind of certification towards the end and things like that, which will help you to put this as a real projects in your resume for those who are seeking for the job and so on. Right? We'll work through that. And also, if you are here, like I said, if you are in the team, you are building, it's possible towards the end that idea might really click and you might have customers, you can start your own startup. Right? All those different things are possible towards the end. And let's see how we are moving forward. Just from the structure point of view, I wanted you to understand we are doing this one today: pitch, meet, and team up. Right? Mostly team up is what exercise we are doing today. Okay, so now let's go back to our survey. And now we are going to form the team. So again, let's take 3 minutes for each of us to put the name and select which project do you want to be part of. I mean, which idea that you wanted to be part of to build it. All right. So clock starts now.
Where can we find the survey?
Same place, right? Go to Testoper Hackathon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I found it. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, fill Hackathon. Yeah. By the way, if your company becomes really successful based out of this idea, I can help you marketing your product and selling your product if you give me some shares in your company. Okay. So Jai, would you consider employing me in your organization?
You are the employer, Kader.
Huh?
You are the employer.
Come on. This is your idea. I won't steal your idea, right? So if your
you-
idea becomes successful, you have to give me a job.
Of course, anytime.
Thank you. All right. Time is up. If anyone has not filled up, please let me know. Okay. Shad, do you want to share? Let's see who's the top two.
Can you see my screen?
Yes. So there's only 13 responses. We need 2 more responses. Oh, you're not supposed to share. Close your screen. There's 2 people have not open Excel sheet, please, and check who has not.
I did not respond because I'm coming in as project manager, right? So I'll be helping all the teams.
But you can also be a part of one team.
Okay,
I'm going to be part of one team. Yeah, I will be helping generally everyone, but I'll also be part of one team, right?
Okay, then that's probably mine is missing.
But still, there's only 14. One more. Who is it? Who's missing? I think Saad and Nadia is competing. Let's see who's going to win today in the team formation.
Okay, we have 15 responses. Huh?
You have? Okay, you can share.
Okay, we have a total of 16 members, but in
16? But
attendance is now 16.
Who's joined newly? Yeah, because when we started the call, it was only 15, right?
A couple has joined.
Kapil is joined, is it? Okay. So Kapil, maybe he can. Let's give a minute for him to update this survey. Hey, Kapil, can you hear us?
Yes, no problem. You please proceed. I'm just watching like what's happening. I'm sorry I joined late.
But do you want to be a part of Hackathon? You wanted to build something or just an observer?
Not right now, just observer.
Okay, then you don't need to fill it. All right, so let's look at the results. 654. Okay, so the first 2 is Joy and Shad. These are the 2 projects chosen for today. And the team members are 6-5. Okay, good. So now can we go to the Excel sheet, please? Take a local copy of this Excel sheet.
Oh, thing cannot be opened.
Okay, that's right. So I hope Nadia, you're okay. You're not talking to me. Are you sad or because your project is not selected? Same thing with Vikas.
No, we are together as a team. So whatever is finalized, yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, Kader. There's no issues here.
Thank you. Okay, so let's delete the. Have you saved it? Okay, let's delete column A, B, C. Okay, where does it say which courses? Okay.
Yeah.
So this is, yeah. Okay, fine. Now in column C, let's put the role, right? Let's put role. Okay, and then let's categorize. Let's bring all the people who are reviews of courses into one place, right? Cut and paste, for example, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7 next to Vikas. The whole row.
Okay.
Whole row. You know how to do it? No. The whole row. Whole row. You have to take it from 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, 6, 7, 8.
36.
5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Cut and paste. Yeah. Perfect. So like that, can you align it?
Yeah. Okay.
View of courses and then job seeker, and then bring one-stop shop down.
Do you want this or?
Okay.
Okay.
So now let's write it down here, the roles. Okay. So Vikas, what are you, what are you good at, Vikas?
DevOps, automation.
Like, so you're a developer, so you can develop Python, C, C++, or
Yeah,
whatever.
Python is also good for me.
Okay. So can I put you like a developer?
Yeah, sure.
Right. Just trying to understand, right?
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. Nadia, what about you?
I'm good at automated testing, automation. I'm also a developer, so you can put me in any.
Yeah. Right now what we are going to do is we are going to do it like two things, right? We will do, let me think about it a little bit. Okay, we will create two categories, right? Hacker and business, okay? So the hackers are hands-on, who wants to write code and build the product. Whether it is, a software development or whether it is a test automation, whatever, right? Doesn't matter, right? A person who wants to actually write the code and build the product. And maybe it's possible that you might have to learn, I don't know, C, or you might have to learn HTML for the front end. You might have to, right? Because you're going to create everything from the scratch. And depending upon the team, once the team is formed, within the team, you will assign the leader, I'll help you through. And then based on the leader, the things will start to happen in steps. So let's do it this way. So let's put hacker who wants to write code, no developer, no tester, nothing, right? A hacker who wants to build a code and build the product, write the code and build the product. And another person is the business guy who wants to build a business case and give a name, marketing pitch, and all those things that he wants to do. Okay. So Vikas, from that point of view, can I consider you as a hacker?
Yeah, hacker.
You want to write a developer? Okay, good. Nadia, can I consider you as a hacker or a business person?
As a hacker.
Hacker, perfect. Chad?
You can go with hacker as well for me.
Okay. For me, business. Chad?
For me also business.
Okay. Mickey?
I could do business.
Business or hacker? You don't want to write code?
I could do both. It doesn't matter to me.
But you have to decide. You want to write a code or you wanted to build a pitch?
I could do more business. I'll do more business.
More business?
Yeah.
Okay,
business.
so let's business, okay.
Yeah.
Joy?
I think I'm business cadre, but I want to develop the skills of a hacker. So I also want to be a hacker.
You can be only one.
Only one, so maybe I'll go with hacker this time.
Okay. It does, remember, because this is not a hackathon like other official hackathons where you need to build a solution in 2 days to pitch. We're going to give a time of, now after today, you have a time of 3 months. December only is going to be our pitch day. Sorry, the presentation day. So you have time to learn depending upon your idea, what you wanted to build, and then you can choose which language you wanted to build, front end, back end, database, and then you can assign within your team, okay, you learn this, you learn this, you learn this, and then build the solution together. This is what I mean by creation, right? You don't do something which you already know. You try to build an idea and then build something which you do not know. This is a totally different mindset. If you go through this now, you will really, you'll see how it is going to shape you up in next 3 to 4 months. Vaishali?
I'm
hacker,
a
business
hacker.
Yeah. Okay. Rajan?
I go with the business.
Business, okay. Sarika?
I would like to go as a hacker.
Hacker. Awesome. Pankaj?
Yes, sir. So I want to become a hacker because I am a tester, but learning point of view, I also learn from business side.
Yeah. You know, within the team, everyone will learn
Yeah.
business, right? But not everyone will learn hacker, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, Mihir?
Hacker.
Hacker, okay. Shika?
Hacker Kader.
Hacker. Gundeep?
Hacker.
Shanti?
Hacker.
So now what I wanted to know is the experience level of the hacker, right? From your point of view, right? If you think that you're 2 years experienced in coding, tell me, right? Or if you see you're a fresher, tell me. Or if you're like 5 years experience in coding, you tell me, right? So that's what we're going to do. Shad, what you can do is next to the role, you can put experience, right? This is only applicable for hacker. So let's start. Vikas, how do you consider yourself? How many years of coding experience you have? You can consider yourself.
You can say 1 year.
1 year, okay. Is there any particular programming language that you know?
Python.
Python, okay. Can you put the next column? Python, sure. Programming language, yeah.
HTML, CSS.
Yeah, just very high level. Yeah, Python, HTML, CSS. Anything else?
Yeah, that's all for programming language.
Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, let's go to next. Nadia?
I have over 5 years.
Programming languages?
I know Java and JS.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Anything
and
else?
well, I think HTML and CSS.
Perfect. Shad?
For me, you can write 3 years.
Okay.
And the same as above, but just replace Java with Python.
Okay, let's go to next. Joy?
So about 5 years, Kader, but not in the last 20 years. Oracle, Informix, and recently Python.
Sorry, Oracle?
Informix. That's an old language.
Awesome. Vaishali?
Yeah, Python. 4 years of experience, you can write. Python, Java, JavaScript, HTML, C.
Sorry, I didn't get the last one.
C.
Language.
ABC. Nobody has experience in database, huh? Backend and Node.js.
Oh, I thought you were just asking for programming languages.
Yeah, I think when you're building a project, you might require the backend, no? Like Node.js or
then you can add
database.
Yeah, you can add a MongoDB and MySQL for me.
Yeah, for me, MySQL also.
For me, SQL is fine.
Yeah, MySQL. And what about the backend code? Okay, you can write it using Python, Java. Sometimes you can also write it using Node.js. So I'll assume that JS is nothing but Node.js, okay? Is that right or no?
Yeah, that's right. So Node.js and JS, it's understood that you know some. You can do something with Node.js. Yeah.
Okay, it's a flavor of JS.
Perfect.
All right.
Vikas?
Sorry, Vikas said something in
MySQL.
MySQL, okay.
For me, also, you can add MongoDB and MySQL.
Nadia?
MongoDB and MySQL.
I'm just confirming the name.
For me, you can add SQL, relational databases.
For me also, you can add SQL.
For me means for Vaishali also.
Vaishali, for Vaishali.
All right. SQL or MySQL?
MySQL is okay.
Rajan, business. Okay, let's leave Rajan out. Sarika, how many years?
I have 1 year of experience.
How many?
One.
One, okay.
Yeah. So you can write Java, HTML, CSS, and SQL.
Sorry. Perfect. Pankaj?
Yes, 2+ years experience in development, and for language purpose development, SQL Server, Java, JavaScript, Python, HTML, CSS.
Awesome. Mihir?
Yeah, more than 10 years of experience, 10 plus, and I would say full stack development, like most of the databases, and like very less experience, but I have worked for the Angular also, like the front end, but that's
Okay.
very less. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Shika?
Yeah, so I am basically an automation tester. So I would say I have Java, MySQL, and I have knowledge on HTML and CSS.
Okay, how many years of experience you would consider? You know, even though you have like 20 years, but you have only 2 years, 3 years development, you can put it, right? Yeah.
3 years.
3 years, okay. Gundeep?
6 years experience, Java, SQL, MySQL, Python, and HTML. That's it.
Perfect. Shanti?
I don't have any experience in development background. I'm purely from testing, and most of my experience is on manual testing. I'm learning Python.
Okay.
I have knowledge on SQL Server and Oracle databases, but it's like purely on the testing perspective, like setting up the databases and maintaining those.
Yeah.
Yeah,
put 0. That's okay. You will learn. While creating it, you will learn to do, right?
Yeah.
You will start writing the function, all those things, you know.
Yeah, I do have automation experience, but it's on VB scripting. I'm not sure if it is kind of useful or not.
Which one? Which one?
It's VB script.
Oh, Visual Basic Script. Okay, VB
Yeah.
script. Okay. No worries, right? This is what it is. People like, you know, trust me, like, you know, we recently had a hackathon for a 13 years kid, and last year I attended a hackathon only for the kids below 14 years. Okay. And you know, in 2 days, what they built, actually that was one day. It was called as Wolf Hack, and I was a mentor in that Wolf Hack, and it was one full day, morning 8 and then evening 8 o'clock they have to prepare, right? So 12 hours, 8 hours. Evening 8 o'clock they have to present. Okay, so it's like a 12 hours hackathon. You know what the winner, what he did? So any instrument when you play, he wrote an AI module to understand that voice and then write the notes automatically. Doesn't matter which instrument you play, right? Whether it is a guitar or drums or whatever, it writes the notes automatically. And in the kids built, like 12 years, 13 years old kids, they built it in like 8 hours, and they presented and they won, you know, $1,000 or something. So it's like, you know, you come together and you learn, and especially we are giving a platform now, Testoper, you have a longer time to learn, so it'll be good. So no worries, Shanti. It could be an opportunity for you to really see yourself in a different way.
I'm looking forward for that.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, so now we have this, right? Now what we are going to do is we are going to form a balanced team, and I'm going to make some decisions here, right? So balanced team, and also we need to nominate the leader, right? So the leader and co-leader. So sometimes the leader can be the one who came up with an idea, or the co-leader can be one came up with an idea, right? So it doesn't really matter. So we need to make one leader and the co-leader and the team. That's what we're going to do. So let's start for review for courses, Shad, right? So let me look at it here. So we have 5 years experience, Nadia, 3 years there. You know, is Mihir Kotari and Shika Kotari, you both are somehow related?
No.
No.
No? Okay. All right. You know what I'm going to do is Shika, can we move Shika to review for courses, please? In the hacker list, next to the hackers. Okay. Then we have. Okay. Then let's move Shanti to review for courses, please. Okay. If someone is not happy, please object. Okay. I'm making based on balanced decision based on the experience. Okay. Then let's make Shad you and Rajan. Rajan, how many years of experience you have, Rajan?
Kara, I don't have any experience on that one. I am more into hacker, but I like to explore a little bit different from my own. So I am just gonna be a learner on that one. No experience in short in business.
No, I mean the work experience. How many years of work experience you have?
Oh, sorry. In business.
Yeah, in general work experience.
In general, I have 7 years plus experience in IT and in security. Actually, I am a security analyst.
Okay, okay. So let's Shad, you and Rajan will be the business for job seeker pitch.
Sad, you have to help me, and I'll try my level best to work around.
Yeah, you know, even though I'm putting myself, just as a person there, right? A review for courses, but I will be neutral among all the teams. Okay, so no worries. I'll help you guys throughout the process. If had it been 5 business, I would have taken my name out of it, but there's 4, so even, so I'll keep it for now. Okay, so then can you move here? Yeah. Okay, so can you move Rajan and Shad, you 11 and 12 towards the end, please? The business towards the end, yeah. Okay, so now can you make a gap in between the review for courses and yeah.
After Mickey?
Yeah, after Mickey. Insert just empty, yeah. And then can you put review for courses for all the people in the top and okay, job seeker pitch. Okay. Okay. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to nominate who is going to be the lead of this team, right? So for the review of courses, Nadia is going to be the lead and Shad Malik is going to be the co-lead. Will be the co-lead, okay? And here I'm going to make Mihir as a lead and Joy as a co-lead. Okay, so one is a delegate to another, one is a delegate to another. Okay, so now what we have done together is we have formed the team. Any questions on this? Anyone unhappy, wanted to move to other teams? Anyone have anything? You can raise your hands now.
Kadir, I want to know in real time how it's happened, like in very short time.
Identify, what's your name?
Pankaj, sorry.
Pankaj. So what is your question?
So in real time, we have very short time. So how every activities that we are doing is formed in a very short time, right?
No, like for example, that's what we were discussing, right? So now, see, we have an idea. We're going to work on 2 ideas, okay? Obviously, the leads have to reach out to programs team to create a GitHub for your team, GitHub link for your team, and you have to give the name, project name, right? Some catchy name, right? You have to give a catchy name and then start, get a GitHub ID for everyone, and then a repository for everyone. That's the first step. And then the second step is, now I will leave the lead and co-lead to organize a meeting, right? You can also have, like for example, if you want, right, we can create a separate teams and a channel for you separately. Okay, for 6 people, and you can collaborate in the Microsoft Teams individually. We can create 2 channels, right? For each of the, we can create a channel called projects, Testoper community projects, right? Right now we have a Testoper community and hackathon, but we can create a project channel, teams, and then we can create within the 2 channels, right? One is for Shad's idea, another one is for Joy's idea. We create a channel, and then within the channel you become subscribed and you will start collaborating. So you will get a GitHub repository, and then you will get the channel for collaboration from the point of view of logistics point of view. Then what happens is the leads and co-leads will organize, depending upon your availability, a team meeting, okay, and invite, like for example, Shad will, you guys can invite me also, right? Both of you can invite me. And I will join both of your sessions initially to help you out how to do things. But normally what is expected to happen is, think about, you as a team have formed a company. Okay. So we have 2 companies formed today. One is the review for courses, another one is a job seeker pitch. Whether you're going to donate your company for community or whether you're going to start your own startup, it's a different thing, right? But today, think that you have formed this company together, and everyone in the team is, normally in hackathon, one of the rule is everyone in the team, right, owns the company equally. That is how it is, right? In hackathon, because even though the idea comes from someone, but the other persons are really helping that idea to become a real world, right? So mostly what happens is, the people inside the team, everybody owns the company in an equal share. That's how the rule goes. But however, it depends, right? Sometimes within the community, within the teams, you guys can agree something outside of the rule and you can do stuff, right? But normally, just to make sure that there is no conflicts or anything, in case if it becomes mature, right, everybody in this team owns the equal share within the company, right? So that's how it is. Equal interest within the company. Now you have formed the company, you have formed the team, you have a GitHub, you have a Teams channel. Then the next step is you come together and start writing down what to do next, right? Come up with an architecture document. Maybe, you should start thinking about what is the name I should give for this company, first of all. And then the second thing is there any other competition products are there like us, right? Like this idea, review of courses or job pitch. And analyze competition, understand what are you going to do differently than what competition has, so your company can be successful in your product, whatever you're developing. And then come up with the requirement document. These are all the things that you wanted to develop. Then come up with the design document. Need not have to be perfect, right? But a high level design document. This is what I'm going to do. This is the front end I'm going to use, back end I'm going to use, all those different kind of stuff. And then divide the modules. right? Which, once you know these are all the different things I need to learn and do, divide the modules and identify the person and give the person. Try to give the person try to give to a person who is a hacker who already knows something. Try to avoid giving it to the person who already knows something. Like for example, if Shad wants to give it to Shika, don't give it in Java, right? Give her in something in Python. Maybe it's okay, Java is okay, but ask her to do something in AI, something new. Ask her to learn and do something new. Don't ask her to do that only what she knows, right? So it is totally the lead and the co-leads, smartness, how you are going to help your team to really learn and build these things together. And once you have an architecture document, once you have a design document, then you distribute your job and you start building and you collaborate it through the GitHub. And then you start building this whole product and be ready for the December presentation with your product, with the demos and the pitch. So this is the process that you have to go through. So now what will happen is these two teams have already been formed, right? So this project will continue. Now future pitches and all, one person cannot be in 2 teams, 3 teams. It will become very difficult. One project you focus and you build and try to make it successful, right? Whether from the point of view of career growth, whatever the outcome is going to be. So this is the process that you have to go through. And I will guide you through the process step by step. And likewise, the business people also have to do few things with the hackers, right? The business people have to really go and research. I mean, like I told you, right? Any other competition and things like that to help the hackers to understand, hey, this feature is useless, do this feature and do it like this, blah, 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 blah. And then the business people will try to come up with what is the marketing strategy for the product, what would be the sales strategy, what would be the pricing strategy, how do we position it, what is the business plan for this product, everything business person has to do. Right, so these are all the things that we have to go through. Maybe it is overwhelming for you right now based on what I'm saying, but trust me, I will help you to take you through this whole process. By the end of this whole process, you will be so expert. Next time you can help me running hackathon with the bigger teams. Okay, is it clear so far? Any questions?
All okay, Kader.
Any questions? All good?
Kader, just had a question. So when we start working on developing this project, where will we be storing the, what do you call it, the stories? Like, are we going to use a Jira board, for example, to capture all these requirements, all these required features?
We have GitHub today, right? And as far as the project management board, even in GitHub, you can create the tasks, right? Like a defect, you can create feature tasks and you can assign and you can track them. That should be good enough. But if you want a professional stuff, there are some free tools that are available, right? Jira or there is something else. What was that, Saad, that we were using?
We have Azure boards also.
We have Azure boards, but Azure boards and all, can everyone get access to?
Yeah, they can get minimum to track project and everything. They can get access.
Yeah, so good question. So can you make a note of it? Can you provide a platform for them to track the project's timelines, whatever that they wanted to build to achieve this?
Sure.
Okay. Any other good questions? Are everyone are happy with the team, or you wanted to swap to another team? This is the time. Are you good with the teams? So Mihir, are you good with the role that you're going to lead? And Joy, are you good with the role you're going to co-lead with Mihir?
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine. I can try. I mean, I will be definitely putting all the efforts. Yeah.
Okay. So the same thing, Nadia, Shad, are you guys are okay for lead and co-lead?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So what I will assume is everyone is happy with their teams and everything is good to move forward. So next week, what we will do, same time, is I wanted to have a check to make sure that we have everything available for you to get this project going, right? So what I wanted to see before next week is, Shad, you as a project manager, let's create a new teams for projects and create 2 channels, and then add these respective people into those respective channels. New teams for hackathon projects, right? You can say hackathon projects, Testoper hackathon projects. Then 2 channels, each channel belongs to 1 project idea. That's number 1, and create and help them to set up the team. Then the second thing is, if they wanted to do the meeting and stuff like that, can you create a common meeting link for them and send it to them for each team, so they can use that meeting link whenever they all wanted to come together and discuss about their projects, team meetings or whatever. So the channel to collaborate, and then meeting, so they don't use the outside meeting, right? They use the Testoper Microsoft Teams for their meetings. Then the third thing is make sure that we create GitHub. But you guys have to give a name, right? Give the programs team a name, what your company name, right? So we can create the GitHub repository on that company name. Then, okay, so you have channel, teams, GitHub, and then any other tools that are required for them to. I don't think you need Jira, right? In GitHub itself, you have a way to track, open, close the features and all those kind of things, I think, which is okay. But if there are some free tools for project management and defect management that you can provide them, Shad, talking to the programs team, that will also be good. Write down miscellaneous tools, right? Like defect management and project management.
Azure Boards is similar to the way GitHub works. So they can choose to go ahead with GitHub itself because it has all the same features of you can track your project even in GitHub directly. Right? Or the Azure Boards is there, we can provide Azure Boards also.
So let's do it like this. So the leads and co-leads go and look at GitHub and make sure if you're okay with that, that's good enough for you, that's good. If you want outside of that something else, then can you reach out to the programs team? Leads and co-leads?
Yeah, that sounds
all right.
good.
Okay, miscellaneous. Okay, and then what I wanted to actually see in next meeting is some of the actions that we took last time. We are running out of time, but let me quickly look at what actions we took last time. Okay, so ideas, name your company. What I want to see is name your company and research on competition, right? Name your company and research on competition. So next week, it is going to be the last day of team formation, right? So these are all the points we will go through next week. Make sure that all these things are set for you. You are all good to go. The leads and co-leads, you have to come back with the name of the company and research on the competition either by next week or even tomorrow, day after, so that programs teams can start creating whatever that they need to create on that names. And it's going to be a status check in our next Friday meeting. In the status check, we want to make sure all these things are done and you are independent, good to go. And then the whole responsibilities moves on to the leads and co-leads to run with this project for next 3 months. Let's keep a target by end of November. Right? You don't need to have a perfect product. Remember, I told you, you don't need to build 1,000 features. Choose few features, build that perfectly. That's good enough. Okay, and then you are on your own after next week Friday to start building your projects and be ready for December competition. And by that time, I will try to find out if someone can help us to sponsor and what kind of gifts and all those kind of things. I'll work on it parallelly to appreciate your work that you have done and so on. Okay. Any questions?
Kader, can we share the email IDs of each other so that we can communicate accordingly, like inside within the team?
Yeah, so
email IDs of this group. Yeah.
We have your email IDs in our teams, no?
Oh yeah. Okay.
So because you are already there in the teams, creating the channel and everything is good. After that, through the through the Microsoft Teams, you can communicate. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And outside of the Teams, if you wanted to send email to each other and you wanted to communicate, because it can become too much of email, right? Everything, if it is in the channel, it's easy to manage for you guys,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So I would recommend you to use channels, but if you prefer to use email or if you prefer to use WhatsApp, then I will leave it to you individual teams to decide on that.
Okay.
So from my point of view, I'll provide you the channels to collaborate, which is the most recommended one, right? Everything will be inside the channels, whole history will be there, and you can continue using the channel. And in case if this becomes a company or whatever, I will extract everything and I'll hand over it to you, right? Because you team are the owners of this project, right?
Yeah. Okay.
All clear?
Hi, Kadir, Kapil here.
Yes.
Kadir, I saw the session. Actually, I was busy with something else, so I didn't participate. But can I be the part of the group next week onwards?
Yes, this one is closed. Now what we need to do is, Kapil, we need to form new teams with the new people for new ideas outside of these people, right?
Okay.
So now I have to start the new marketing to get in new people after next week, right? Once after next week, everything is set and these people are on their own, then I will start bringing in additional people to do additional projects like this.
Okay.
Like minimum 5 to 6 hackers should be there in one team, right? So you can be part of next team.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, all right.
I had a question.
Yes.
Can we get any brief idea of the projects we are into? So I get you said the name of the company, research on the competition, right? So if you get some, just what's the crux of the project, we can start.
So who's this?
I'm Shanti.
Shanti, right? Shanti, you belong to Review for Courses. So I think you probably joined late. So this project is all about providing unbiased review of different online courses that are out there for the people to choose the right online courses to join. Right? This is the idea. So you have the reviews for books, you have the reviews for something else, right? Unbiased, commonplace, reviews, third-party reviews. So this is like building a third-party reviews for online courses. That's the idea at a high level. Now you guys have, as a team, have to further build on it.
Okay. Okay. So like online courses in the sense, suppose if Coursera or Udemy is offering the course, review on that, right? For example.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. If you actually see, Coursera has their own reviews. Everybody has their own reviews, but there is no unbiased reviews, right?
Yeah.
So that's the idea. And job seeker pitch is totally different, right? The idea here is how can I enable someone to present themselves in front of recruiters, like pitching an idea to get an investor, like that, pitching an idea to pitching yourself to get a job rather than just sending a resume. You see that it's totally a different thought process. I don't know how this idea is going to further build, but yeah, that's the thought process. Hey, Pankaj, you showed your hand. Do you have anything to say?
Yeah, so sorry, I need to leave. So are we mostly done, right?
It's already done.
Yeah.
It's already done.
Yeah.
I was just looking at Kapil. Yeah, you can leave. Let's meet next week. I think most of the things are. I was just looking at Kapil. Kapil, you wanted to be a hacker or you wanted to be a business guy?
Okay, thank you.
A hacker.
Okay, so I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have an opportunity to be a hacker in review for courses if you wanted to still join.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Shada, if you could put that his name there, yeah. So that basically balances it our team out, yeah. 6 developers is good, I think. So this is going to help you, Shad, and all the team, how you can work together as a team, how you can lead yourself, how you can learn something new to build. How you have always experience of working for a company and doing things what has been asked to you to do, right? But this is going to make you totally a different person. You are going to think what you need to do. You're going to create things, and it's going to be a different experience together. And I'm going to be with you throughout to make sure if there is any conflicts within your team, I am there to solve. right? And if there is any thing that you're trying to do, if you're going off the track, I will be there to help you to get back in track and go smoother. I'll be there throughout to help you guys. Okay. So with that, let's close the call. I know it took 15 minutes more, but team forming is always a difficult task to do. But I think we achieved that today. We will make sure that next week call, we'll try to finish it in 30 minutes and be ready with all the things that Shad noted down, before next week, right? So Shad, can you post that into the hackathon channel, please? Whatever the actions. So lead and co-lead, you will be responsible to make sure all these things are done before we meet next week, Friday, same time. All good. I'll let you guys go. You have a great evening. Wish you all the best for the new start and new thought process. And I'm confident that you will come out as a flying color and it's going to change your whole life, the way that you think and do things moving forward. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.